Hello and welcome to my channel with Empress Tarot 7119. My name is Bree and I'll be doing a general reading today on the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine and where they're at right now as a collective. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so not all messages will apply to you. If it resonates, take it for what it is. It also may not resonate now, but if you watch this video later down the road, it might resonate then. Time is an illusion. So, it might not resonate now, but it could be true later on. Or this energy could be something that you experienced in the past. So, I know I have not been online in a while. Just had a lot of life events come up that prevented me from doing so. But I am back and I hope to continue where we left off with these videos, okay? So, we're going to use a main deck. You take this one for the main deck and a clarifying deck. I shuffled this one already, but I'll do it again on camera. So let's get 4 cards each round from the main deck and then 1 from the clarifying deck. So 5 cards total per round. And we're going to do first question, how is the Divine Masculine feeling? Second question, how is the Divine Feminine feeling? Third question, what are their mutual energies? Let's see, not mutual energy, but, common ground. What is their common ground, their mutual energy? And then fourth, what action will be taken soon between them, or what is soon to transpire. And then 5th would be how it maybe will. We'll see how it goes, but this is kind of a pretty rough reading as far as there's been a lot of energy around me lately. A lot of energy in the world with this virus going on, and so I think a lot of it is hectic. And so we'll see what the cards say today about it. Haven't done a reading in a while, but that does not mean that I do not remember what these cards mean, because this is something that is intuitive, something that's second nature to me. It's not something that I learned, I had to sit there and learn it. It was something that came to me and then I read into it and it was just confirmed basically. So anyways, let's see. First question, how is the Divine Masculine feeling with the main deck? All right, Spirit, give me something to work with. How is the Divine Masculine feeling right now as a collective? Spirit guides, all positive energy, Spirit guides, hopefully. So we get the first card, the Knight of Swords. He is protecting a truth. He is wanting to speak a truth. Knight of Swords, clarity. He's in his head. How is the Divine Masculine feeling right now? What is his energy right now? Okay, well, quite a bit of cards. Well, we got... Okay, I'm not going to take all these cards. Spirit, give me 3 more cards, please. Okay, 2 came out already. Need 1 more card, Spirit. Okay, yeah. Here we go. So the Divine Masculine, the 2 that came up together was the 6 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. It looks like the Divine Masculine is leaving behind what no longer serves him. He has learned his lessons from these hardships, from these delays maybe. And then we get the 9 of Pentacles right after that. He is moving to the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is someone who is stable on their own, doesn't need somebody to rely on. And so they are an independent woman, usually is what this embodies. So maybe even the Divine Feminine is taking more of the masculine energy on. Just because you're a man or a woman doesn't mean that you're the Divine Feminine if you're a woman, or the Divine Masculine if you're a man. Energies change and shift all the time. I know mostly I embodied the Divine Masculine in my past. So anyways, we have the Knight of Swords coming up first. saying that he is moving away fighting, but also speaking his own truth, wanting to communicate that truth even. Then with the Six of Swords, it confirms that he is moving away from things that don't serve him. He's learned his lessons. He's even maybe heard the truth with the Nine of Swords. And he's able to fulfill himself and really take care of himself from these lessons that he has learned. And then here, the Ten of Wands is the last one that comes up, 9 to 10. So he is still moving forward, 9 to 10. He is taking those steps forward. He's not stagnant, in other words. It is a burden to have to leave things behind probably sometimes, especially if it involves people, family members, and especially if the truth is hard to bear. So while he is moving forward and he is taking care of himself, that doesn't mean that his emotions aren't in some way affecting him in his productivity, because it is a weight to carry. So let's clarify this. All right. Spirit, please clarify what the divine masculine energy is. Oh, look it up. The Empress comes up to clarify this. He is really okay. So in the past, the divine feminine has always been the Empress to me. Divine feminine has always been someone that has moved forward way before the divine masculine. The divine feminine is the leader usually in this twin flame relationship. So when you see this clarifying the divine masculine, it's kind of like he's recognizing that she has surpassed him in energy as far as like moving forward, as far as getting her things together. So for this to come up and clarify, it seems that he is trying to be more on the in route with the divine feminine. He's trying to be on the same page with her. He doesn't want to be left behind. That's why he had to leave other things behind, because he doesn't want to be left behind from the divine feminine. He's trying to embody that all around, I'm self-sufficient. It does weigh you down sometimes, yes, emotionally, but at the end of the day, he's still trying to get there, to get the end result, to be with his divine feminine. That's what I get from that. Okay? So, let's see what the divine feminine energy is right now. Spirit guides, please give me some direction with the divine feminine. Persephone! My dog is always barking outside because people have been sitting outside and stuff more so, and she just is not having it. So, the divine feminine, how is her energy? How is the divine feminine's energy right now? How's the divine feminine feeling? Three more cards, please. How's the divine feminine feeling? How's the divine feminine feeling? What is her energy like in general? What's going on with the divine feminine right now? What is going on with the divine feminine right now? One more card. One more card, please. All right, it's this one. Here we go. So the first card that came up was the Page of Swords. So the divine masculine got the Knight of Swords, just to note that. The Page of Swords, she might be getting told some news that is a bit hard to take. Someone delivered news to her, or she's just being very free-spirited, chatty, making new acquaintances. Next card that popped up for the divine feminine is the Lovers. She might have talked to the divine masculine or a karmic partner or someone that has sparked her love interest, but this could also be taken that she is really finding that self-love for herself as well. the next card that came up was the Ace of Wands. So with this coming up, I think that she probably did try and meet someone new. She met someone new. Ace of Wands is a phallic card, so this is also talking about passion and newness. So new passion, new wands, if you know what I mean. So here we go. Then finally we have the Four of Wands. This is my Twin Flame 1111 card. 1111, Divine, Four of Wands. Ace of Wands to the Four of Wands. In this, she might be reuniting with the Divine Masculine. She might be having him in mind. Maybe they've communicated, and that's why the Divine Masculine is wanting to be en route with her energy more than he ever had. Like, he's actually making the progress. He's actually trying, because in the past, it seems that he was always stagnant. But with these cards coming up with the Divine Feminine, I think that he is moving to her in a way that they are in kind of communication. She is feeling the passion. This, she might even be led to think that a karmic partner is her false twin. I mean, that is a thing too. I remember picking up that energy months back. So, again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get a clarifier for this. I need a clarifier for this. There we go. Please clarify the Divine Feminine's energy. What is the Divine Feminine? Okay, we got one already coming out. Oh, two. Okay, I'll take the bottom one. We have the Knight of Cups. Rushing in and speaking love. Okay, fine, I'll take both. And the King of Wands. Knight and the King. Cups and Wands. And Wands were already up here. So to clarify this, I think this really does confirm what I said about her meeting a karmic partner and maybe believing that he is the false twin, or believing even that... Hold on. Okay. This is... I just feel this now, and it might resonate with you, it might not resonate with you, but I think that the Divine Feminine in the past believed that somebody certain to her was her twin. It was her twin flame. She believed it. She saw the signs. She read the textbook and said, yeah, this is the signs of the twin. He's my twin, right? I believe now that she knows who her twin is for real, and it wasn't that person that she thought back then. This is somebody new. This isn't a false twin. The Divine Feminine is waking up. This is not a false twin. She believes this guy is the actual twin, not the imposter, but the actual one. I really do think that the Divine Feminine has realized her true twin, and the guy before, the woman before, whatever energy it is, but the other part of her or him, like I said, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine doesn't always mean woman, man. Whatever the case, they realized that old person that they thought was their twin wasn't really their twin. This person is their twin. And the energy that I picked up at the top was the real Divine Masculine, which is what I've been trying to wonder why he was so stagnant for so long. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that the feminine, in some cases, didn't believe that he was the twin, because she was so hung up on this old karmic partner that gave her this false illusion that he was her twin flame. And she realized, no, this other guy, he's the twin. This is the more divine connection. This is the divine connection for me. That's what I'm getting with these cards now. So, let's get the mutual energy. The mutual energy between the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Four cards between the mutual energy of the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. 4 cards for the divine feminine and divine masculine neutral energy, please. Spirits, please clarify what their energy together is. Okay, we got 4 cards. The first one that comes up is the Ace of Cups, renewal, love renewal, seeing something fresh. Your cup is running over in this love connection, this new love that you're feeling, that you're actually letting yourself feel, because for a long time they were led that somebody else was their other part of them, their twin. And we get the King of Swords. This is speaking volumes with realizing truth, clarity in your mind. You realized something, you had an epiphany. The divine feminine, divine masculine, both of them, one of them, they had an epiphany of this connection being divine and being the true connection for them. Then we have the Eight of Wands to the Two of Wands. Eight of Wands is travel, is fast communication as well. So this is also traveling in the direction of the real twin, traveling to speak to them, to share their emotions with them, with the Ace of Cups too. And, you know, communication is confirmed definitely with the Eight of Wands, with the King of Swords. And then we have the Two of Wands coming up at the end. It's like, now where do we go with this? Yes, I believe you're the one. That is my divine connection. All of that, right? Now, with the world as it is right now, how are we going to proceed? That's what I'm getting this from. Because you see in the background, you see that the world over here, it's like this path and this path. But both of them, both of the paths, okay, the world in the background is like chaotic, right? And that is the world today with this virus and stuff going around, right? Isolation, everybody's isolated and this and that. So how do we move forward with this connection? We've realized that all of this, but how can I travel to you with the way that the world is right now? That's the way I'm feeling right now with this. Okay, let's clarify this. Please clarify the mutual energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Please clarify the mutual energy. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. This is like a new cycle beginning, a new cycle in the world beginning, a new cycle with this connection beginning, because it just started in what I'm reading. This connection here just started between them, as far as realizing and accepting that you're my twin and I'm your twin, and that is the way it always has. I'm no longer thinking of my old karmic partner. I'm no longer doing that, because I know it's you. A new cycle. The wheel keeps turning. This is good fortune coming up. Okay, so now let's see. That was the mutual energy. Let's see what the outcome will be soon. That was going to be the next question. What will the outcome soon be? Is soon to be, whatever you want to have. This is a pretty lengthy reading. I haven't had a long reading like this in a long time. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what the final, not final, but what the soon-to-be outcome is from this. Where it is heading, where is this energy heading together? What events might soon transpire? We have the Knight of Wands coming up. Knight of Wands, somebody's gonna go out there and visit the other person, no matter what the government says. Well, okay. 2 more cards. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Hermit. And 1 more card. 2 of Pentacles. Balancing how to work it out. Really going in introspection here, the Hermit. Thinking it through, strategizing how we're going to come out of this. Okay, that's a lot of cards. And the Chariot. That's a great card to come up at the end with the Hermit. So we have that. Where this is soon heading is They're going to strategize, really think about how they're going to move forward with the Chariot and the Hermit, really observing their emotions together, speaking about them together, and saying, how are we going to move forward with this? The Chariot, that's a Cancer card too, and I say that only because there's been a lot of because everyone's forced to stay at home, right, with this quarantining thing going on, right? Okay, so that's home. Cancer rules the home. Chariot comes up. How are we going to move forward? How are we going to make each other safe in our home together? How are we going to collaborate? Well, let's get a clarifier. Please clarify the soon to be outcome. Okay, that's a lot of cards. No. Clarifying this, we have the Three of Pentacles. Being charitable to them to those around them, I mean. This is also working together with the Three of Pentacles. But for sure giving back to those around them. So it's like, yes, we want to make this connection like a union. We want to be closer together, live together, see each other more. But at the same time, I have something I have to deal with at home. The Cancer with Chariot coming up. I have to strategize how I'm going to get there. The Knight of Wands and Two of Pentacles, because right now, you know, the world as a whole isn't in the best situation. So also I have to help my family, like I said, with the Three of Pentacles and the Chariot coming up. So it's like, yes, we want to move forward. We want to do all of that. We need to take our time and really think it through with the Hermit. And that is what I am feeling with this energy here. So if any of these messages resonate, I would love to have your feedback. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. And thank you for tuning in.